I die in some pretty dumb ways in Minecraft. No. And today's no exception, but I died a lot. So come with me while I try to count up just how many times I died while breaking ground on the inside of my mega base. Hey everybody, how is it going? My name is Thorman and welcome back to another episode of this Let's Play series. In today's episode, we are finally going to put in a pretty big structure that I think I'm pretty happy with that will be the main structure for our mega base. See, my main plan today is to just start putting in something in this massive empty area that we have made so that it actually starts looking like the interior to a mountain base and not just some very poorly strewn together storage and miscellaneous junk. In order to break ground on this project, I went out and collected a couple shulkers worth of cobbled deep slate and a ton of obsidian, since those are going to be the main blocks that I'll be using for the build. I also broke down a geode to use some amethyst as an accent block, and I'm hoping that that should get me a good start on putting together a large chunk, hopefully, of the interior of this base. At least the stylistic portion. We're still going to be filling it in throughout the entire series with a bunch of useful farms and other stuff like that, but today is primarily going to be about just building something cool and nice, and something that'll turn this into a really official mountain base, because I'm tired of looking at this big open area. I'm going to get started building the structure that I have planned, and I'll meet up with you when I've got a good start going to show you what I have brewing. Alrighty, I have finished the first, I guess, column module, I don't know, of this, what I'm planning on building, which is, it's basically bridges, but I think that it's kind of like the vibe is still going to be castle-y, and it's going to be mostly this deep slate, trying to mix up some textures in the deep slate, and we add some candles for some mood lighting here. And I continue this birch because I think it's a nice contrast to the deep slate, so it's not just all deep slate. Like, I think we need to mix up the colors as well as the textures, and I really like how this turned out. So I'm just going to continue this design a couple more times. I think there might be some cross-hatching bridges underneath as well, and that'll connect us over to the side over here. And then when these bridges end, they will kind of connect, but not really connect to a big nether portal setup right here. That's the plan. I hope it goes well, and I'm going to continue building, and we'll see how it goes. That sucks. Oh no. Oh gosh, I don't know how to baby proof this iron farm, because that is one too many times of me falling into this stupid frickin' farm. I cannot. Whoa. Oh, no. Are you? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. Nothing, I think. Please say, okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, we're good. So this time, nothing really that important burned. Last time, we lost our pants, our boots. I think maybe I'll just remove the lava for now, so that if anything does fall, it doesn't get burned in the freaking lava. Oh, that was so dumb. And then the iron golems will just, you know, hang out down here, and we'll probably reach like a mob limit, I'd imagine. Now that we have the cactus and bamboo farm, I think we can upgrade it so it really gives me unlimited experience. So I should be able to re-enchant some pants and boots relatively easily. And I lost, I think, my Silk Touch pickaxe, which is a huge bummer. But I think I have another Silk Touch book somewhere, so we can rebuild that relatively easily. Oh well, I'm going to keep building, and I think I turned off the lava, so we should be good in that regard. Yeah, so if we fall down there again, all that will happen is we'll just have to go down and get our stuff. But I'm going to keep building. Hopefully with less death. Yeah, that's not going to work. I really need to... Like, so what happens is that I just look up and I forget there's a hole there, and then I fall and die. So, yeah, that's going to be a bad solution for now. We need to actually block off the hole. I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh man, how did I not see that creeper? It had to be, oh, I don't know. I'll look at the replay, see if I can see where it came from. Ah, that sucks. Anywho, we take a look at what we've done so far. Aside from a destroyed bit here. Oh no, where'd my axe go? Oh man. Oh wow, that exploded stuff I'm having a time right now. Oh my goodness. Okay. Axe. Let's gather up the rest of my stuff. What a mess this has caused. Alright, I think that's gonna be good enough as far as stuff goes for now. Need to go back up here and we're gonna do a little recon on how much I've actually accomplished. Alright, so not looking too bad right now. Do need to still fill in some spots, like right here I need to fill in a gap. There's still a couple areas that I need to fill in down here. You can kind of see where we're kind of starting to go with like kind of making this look like a decayed path into what will eventually be our nether portal that I think will be centered around this cube right here going down. Then we'll eventually have something like this on the opposite side. And we also have this little crossing pathway down below right here. My plan with that is that it'll connect over to the side over there where I think I'm going to have like a storage system kind of built into the wall over there. And maybe have this also connect to the nether portal that will eventually be right here. I don't really know how it's going to connect yet, so I'll have to do some brainstorming on that and see what I think would be best. But so far I think it's turning out pretty well. I love the mood lighting of the candles. I don't have enough wax and string yet. I actually think I might have enough wax. I don't have a string, so I'm gonna need to go down to the cave spider spawner and gather up all the string that I can and then make a bunch of candles and come back up here. But for now, I'm going to just try to finish up the details on this structure right here. And then I think we're going to maybe build another portal. Oh, not today. Not today. Come on. Yes, huge win. Didn't get exploded that time. All right, I think we are just about finished up here. I added in some lanterns down in the bottom here. I think that looks really nice. Now, I am sure that there is still some stuff that I need to fill in, like I probably want to fill in a little bit more on the walls over here so it doesn't look quite so disheveled, even though that is kind of the point. Now, of course, I'm going to have to still go get some of that string to make more candles so that I can fill in the gaps down here because there is still a lot of places that need candles. I also changed where the water stream comes down. I like the idea of having a water stream come down. It makes it feel kind of natural, but it was kind of a bummer having it be right here. And now one thing that is really bad that we need to fix, and I didn't really plan for, but as you can see, we have a bit of an infestation. That is because this goes right over the hole where our iron golems are falling through. I need to find that hole real quick. I'm going to replace some of these deep slate bricks with the cracked deep slate bricks. I want to make it feel like the iron golems have been falling down and breaking through this kind of bridge. I think that would look pretty cool. The good news for this is that it is kind of right in the middle, so I don't need to take out a whole column necessarily. I just need to take out an area big enough so that the iron golems won't get caught on the bridge anywhere. Ah, I hate this hole. Oh my gosh, how does that keep happening? I feel like I'm catching myself in my elytra, but it never actually catches. Oh, this is terrible. Anywho, let's try to take a look at this real quick and see if I can't get a good vibe of how it looks before I go down there and pick up my stuff. I don't hate it. I think it looks good. Maybe I'll add some like slabs in of the birch up there, some birch slabs so that it doesn't look like it's just solid block. I don't like how solid it looks up there and it should look kind of deteriorated. All right, especially in the corners right here. I'm gonna want to take this out, replace it with maybe some slabs. I think that looks a little bit more haphazard. I think I like that. Ooh-wee, look at that. Not too shabby. For now, I think I'm pretty satisfied with how this has turned out. I really need feather falling. Anywho, I'm just really quick going to go down to the cave spider spawner and I'm going to pick up some more string, and that will really allow me to call it quits on this little bridge project for today. So I'm going to do that real quick and I'll see you in a second. Alrighty, I'm going to call that good enough for now. We have a little under a stack and a half of string. I hope that's enough for the candles that we were trying to make. If not, I'll just have to get some more string off camera and then I'll show you guys what it looks like when I'm done. We do have a lot of candles set up right now. I'm going to need to add some more though. Let me do that real quick and I will be right back. I had a stack of string in this chest the whole time. How did I not remember that? I know that I got a bunch from the trial chambers. I just didn't realize how much. Alrighty, there are still a few details to be added, but I am actually really happy with how this has turned out so far. We have almost just enough candles to light up everything on what we've created so far. Of course, we're eventually going to extend this along and connect it over to those other bridges that we've created. That's for another episode. And again, we're going to extend this into the wall over there, where we're going to find a way to kind of naturally make it connect to some buildings that are going to be, I think, part of the cliffside over there. Then just flying up and around. Let's see if we can get a good view of it flying around over here. Like, look at it. It looks pretty good so far. I will say my one thing is that it looks kind of plain. I think that there could be something done to enhance the texture of this floor so that it doesn't look just so smooth and normal everywhere. But for now, I'm really happy with how it's turned out, and I think I'm just going to need some eyes on it for a while before I realize what really needs to be added to it. But in the meantime, if you guys have any ideas what you think could be added to this bridge design to make it look even better, please let me know. See, that works perfectly. The iron golem just went right down through the hole just like normal. See, I like this. I think this is a good differentiator, but I think we need to add some more stuff like that in. So I'll do that later on, especially if you guys have any suggestions on how to do that. But for now, I think we're going to move on into another major project for me today, which is going to be a big old nether portal that we're going to put in the middle here. And what I like to mention now is that, like, the design idea for this project, the entire thing, like including the eventual nether portal and this bridge design, did come again from The Lord of the Rings. I tried to look up some reference pictures from the Lonely Mountain, Erebor, and the Dwarven Kingdom, and I tried to replicate that a little bit, and then I went off script a little bit in order to kind of build this design that I came up with, kind of Minecraftify it, you know what I mean? If you're into The Lord of the Rings, you're probably going to hate me for saying anything that I'm saying right now, but there's like a pointy rock sticking from the ceiling, and I like that idea, but instead of doing that, I think like having a big like jewel hanging in the middle that is my nether portal might be a cool idea. I don't know. We'll see. And honestly, I'm going to have to build with a lot of obsidian right now, and I'm a little bit nervous about that because if I don't like it, then I'm going to have to tear it all down, and it's going to take a long time. But we're going to try our best, and we're going to hope that it looks good. And if you guys have any comments, do not hesitate to throw me under the bus and tell me that you hate it and that I should try something different, or any ways to modify it. But I think I'm putting the cart before the horse here. I'm going to build it first, and then you guys can tell me how much you love it or hate it or want it to be changed, stuff like that. And then we'll go from there. Actually, I think that I may do some bartering real quick with some piglins to see if I can get some more crying obsidian, because I only have 6 and I would like to use some more of it for this project. So let me find some gold armor to use real quick, and I will put that on and then go into the nether. Wow, there is a lot of villagers that have escaped through this area. See, that's something that I didn't account for, and I'm hoping doesn't happen once I have the new nether portal set up. That once it's not easily accessible to the villagers, they shouldn't just climb through here and stay here forever. I actually shouldn't have brought all this gold, because if I die, that'd be bad news. I'm going to drop some of this off in my ender chest real quick, so that if I do end up losing it, I don't lose everything. I think that I need to just give the piglins a gold ingot, and they'll give me something in return. I wonder if it is infinite, or if there is a limit to how much they will trade. Oh, here's a guy. You want to trade? Here's an ingot. What do you got for me? What do you got for me? Thank you. Do I just need to keep doing this over and over again? Yes, so. Wait, what? Oh, nether brick. I thought that was netherite for a second. I got really excited. Oh, that's... Wow. Spectral arrows. That seems pretty cool. This is actually really awesome. I've never traded with the piglins before. Okay, he only picks it up one at a time, so I guess I can just leave the stack there. Let him take a look at it, unless he walks away. Okay, that's regular obsidian. Can I get some crying obsidian? Oh, we got 3 crying obsidian. Oh, that's great. Okay, this is actually working pretty well. Did he give us a splash potion of fire resistance, or did I just leave that there? Wow, this is actually really good stuff. I think in a soon episode, I'm going to do a lot of nether stuff. I need to make a wither skull farm. I need to make an actual blaze farm. I need to make a piglin trading farm, which I think will require gold, which will mean that I'll need to make a gold farm too. I need to see how the cool kids are making gold farms these days. 9 crying obsidian. Okay, this is actually going really a lot better than I expected it to. I think we'll call that good for now. That was actually one of the cooler things that I've seen in Minecraft. That, like, the fact that I can just toss some gold at these guys and they'll give me stuff in return, like, that's really cool. It's like, I mean, it's a randomized trading system. That was awesome. I'm really happy with how that turned out. Oh man, I don't know why. I just took down all the nether portals that were in this area and replaced them with dirt and tried to make things look nice, and now it's going back to put me in a weird spot. I'm hoping that when I get my new nether portal set up, it stops being so finicky, because I just don't understand why it keeps creating a new nether portal out there in the middle of nowhere when I have this one that's connected to it. I don't know. All right, 45 crying obsidian. That's more like it. We're going to put a lot of this stuff away just randomly. I am going to eventually make a much nicer storage system for those of you who are concerned, because I am as well. Eventually, we will have a very nice place to put all of our stuff. But for now, we're just going to have to deal with being a little bit hectic. Alrighty, now that I'm all geared up, let's get to building. Alright, this is a little embarrassing. I didn't realize how much obsidian this would take. I had over, I think, 5 stacks of obsidian, and I thought that's got to hold over a little bit at least. No, it didn't really at all. Like, there's supposed to be 4 sides to this, and I've barely constructed side 1. I'm going to need at least a couple stacks of the crying obsidian. I definitely have enough amethyst, but I am wholly underprepared for this project. I need to collect so much more obsidian. So I think my plan for this project, at least right now, is going to be to construct one major side of this obelisk, and then ask for feedback and try to implement that in this side, and then add that for the other sides as well. So I'm not just going to build this whole major structure and then have it be bad, or have it be something that could be improved by some suggestions from you guys. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down, I'm going to get even more obsidian, and I'm going to try to fill this in, and then we're going to come right back and see if it looks any better. Okay, so after some quick mining and some trading, I am back, but I've noticed a bit of an issue that I've run into with my iron golems. There are so many down there that if I try to get in there, well, one, I can't. Like, look at this. I can't even get in because there's so many of them. I'm really going to need to, I think, turn it off from the top, like block it off so that no more iron golems spawn. That is absolutely insane. I'm going to need to kill them off as well. I just ended up running into a memory issue, and I think it may have been because of all these guys. I'm not 100% sure. I think I'm going to show you what I... Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. Oh, I'm stuck now. Before I got pushed out, now I need to... Oh, man. Oh, I think I can just... There we go. Okay. So we need to block it off from the top. Something I can do pretty quick and easy. All right. Just going to place some blocks right here, and that should stop the iron golems from spawning, because it'll block them off right here, and then it won't be out of spawn range, so it won't detect to spawn another iron golem. Then we need to take care of these guys down here. I need to grab a lava bucket. Oh my. Take a quick dip. Thank you. Oh no. Oh man. I don't know how this keeps happening. I'm glad I actually caught it on camera. This is the second time this has happened to me. I think the last time I just had to close on my Minecraft and open it back up. If any of you guys know what the heck is going on here, I'm honestly really confused. I don't know what's causing this to happen. We are back and everything is no longer covered in shadows. Got our lava bucket, so we're just going to hopefully take care of these iron golems. I'm hoping this limits... I don't know how much lag all these iron golems would have caused, but there's a ton of them in there, so could be a lot. Well, that takes care of our iron golem infestation problem. Now we can get back to hopefully finishing up the start of this nether portal. Now I did do some trading and some more mining. Now I have another 34 crying obsidian, which I don't think is going to be enough. I used almost 3 stacks of gold to get all that crying obsidian. Now I'm going to put this stuff away. We're going to hop back to it to try to finish off at least one face of this nether portal so I can get something good looking for you guys to critique. Let's keep building. Alright. Alrighty, we have finished up with the front part of this nether portal. There's still a couple holes because I need to get more crying obsidian. I had my doubts. I think it turned out pretty well. I really think I like how it looks. Of course, this is just the front, so we're going to need to fill it in on all sides because it looks pretty empty from the back. But like I said, I want to check with you guys. You are my eyes on this kind of thing. I'm still trying to figure out what looks good and what doesn't. And I think I like it. I think the more that I look at it, the more that I don't hate it. And yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that for now so you guys can form your own opinions and let me know what you think in the comments. But that is the mega nether portal that I have built so far. Now, of course, we have just a couple of logistical things that we need to do before we close this thing out. I need to connect this up to the nether portal so that if I don't have an elytra or something like that, I can just walk up to the nether portal if needed, you know, if I die in the nether. And then we need to connect these bridges down into this lower bridge. But for now, my major priority is making sure that we connect these up so that I can get to the nether on my own. And then we'll walk through the nether portal and see where it drops us off at. Now, I think I want the opening down here to be pretty subtle. So I think it's just going to be one block. So I think we're just going to have a staircase up. Maybe it should be in the middle because I don't want it to break up this little side texture that I've built up. Yeah, I think that's going to be better. I think we'll build the staircase up and then style it after that just to see where we end up at. Oh, this actually might work out pretty nicely. Except for this bit here, but yeah, okay, that actually lines up really well. Not too shabby. Then we'll just have to fill this in so it doesn't look weird. See, what I want is I want this light from the torch to still make it outside of these stairs because I think that kind of lights up this bridge in a really nice way. You can kind of notice when it's lit up from the back versus when it isn't. So I don't want to put blocks there, and I also don't really want to keep the torch. So maybe I'll replace the torch with a candle. Let's see how that looks. Because as long as it's backlit, I think I'll be satisfied. That's not bad. And then I think we add this in, the light can still get through. Then we'll put some slabs on top of here to smooth things out, and that should be a nice little stairway down. Might even break this off, replace that with maybe a slab. A little bit more subtle, and it still allows me to go up nice and quick and come down nice and quick. I like it. I'm debating adding some texture in here, but I don't know if I want to. Adding more walls in? I don't know. I think it is up to the eye of the beholder, and I'll leave it for now just in the name of trying to try out something new. And it really doesn't matter too much because I'm not going to be looking at this spot a whole lot. Oh, does that mess up the outside texture of the wall? I don't love that, but there's not much I can do about it unless I don't put a block behind that wall or unless I put just slabs, but that's not going to look good from the inside. So I think this is good. I think this is as good as it's going to get, and I'm totally okay with that. And we're just going to repeat this design on the other side over there. Okay, so this one's a little bit more interesting because it's coming right up on our iron hole, but I think that's fine. I honestly, having it integrated with everything, I think is a good look. Alrighty, so we have our little staircases down into this lower level right here, and staircases, whoops. And our staircase back up. We need to be very wary of the iron golem hole. Up next we have just one final staircase, and that is the one that will bring us into the nether portal. So I'm going to, I think, make this a big old 3 wide staircase, maybe even 5 wide for the arm rails, and bring it up to that nether portal. Now as I'm making this, I also need to think about the bottom of the staircase and how it's going to look. Like, I can't have it just floating in the air. I need to have some kind of structure to it, but I don't know what I want to put underneath, because usually if there's like a staircase, there's like a way down to the ground, but the ground is way too far for me to put something all the way down there. So maybe it'll look like it's getting its structure from the nether portal. Or maybe I'll just make it wider from underneath. You know what I mean? Like, maybe we'll make it kind of like half slab, block, slab, and that should kind of give it some like heft underneath, and that might make it look a little bit more structurally sound. I don't know, we'll try this real quick. I'll go up the way and we'll see if this really has any impact on how it looks. I also did not plan this staircase very well because I don't even know if we're going to reach the nether portal at the right spot. Really hoping we hit it. It looks like it's going to be pretty close to the right spot. And then I think maybe we might continue this decaying look as it gets closer to the nether portal. Almost like, so my first thought was that maybe it was like the nether portal came down through the top and like broke apart an existing bridge, and that's why this is decaying. But it could be the nether portal is like spreading decay onto the bridge. So I think what I may do is either add that decaying element or add some obsidian elements to the end of this staircase so that when we get up here, it kind of makes sense that like the nether portal is spreading onto my structure over here. I don't know. I think it sounds cool. We'll try it out. Okay, so the staircase is made up to the nether portal. I think that we need to check down here. That doesn't look the worst. I think let's try adding some handrails in. So let's see, maybe if we add... I'm thinking alternating with the stone bricks and the tile wall here. That that looks weird. Does not look good. We're going to tear that out. Maybe reverse it. I think now I'm thinking about it. Maybe I should have reversed the staircase on the bottom side as well. Like it should be lower from the outside and arching up towards the inside. I mean, that's literally the design I've been going with for this entire bridge, like having the block on the bottom. Yeah, what was I thinking? Okay, we got to switch that out. No idea how I'm going to do this in a good way, though. I think now that I've seen how bad it can be, we can make it a lot better. Yeah, already I think this is a better vibe. Having to go in like this feels like it makes a lot more sense. And then we'll go up the wall here, just kind of like we've been doing for the rest of the bridge. Maybe if we add some more candles, it'll add some good mood lighting in there. And then I feel like something needs to get added in here. Maybe I put some stairs on the bottom right there. All right, now I'm starting to go back on my philosophy. I think that having it go under like that does look better. And now it's weird having it arch inwards. So I might just fix this up real quick, make it look a little bit more like that. And then we'll add some integration into the nether portal. All right, that is starting to look pretty stately over there. I think what I need to do is just finish it up by adding in some obsidian to make it look like the nether portal is kind of infecting the bridge, I think. Like, I don't like how it's all connected right here. I think that we should break it up a little bit. Maybe take out a whole block or so in some cases. Add some of the cracked back in. Do a check from the bottom. Feel like that should go. Well, maybe we'll leave one for randomness. Yeah, okay. I think that kind of looks like the nether portal and the bridge are one. You know, kind of add some integration there. I like it. Now, last but not least, now we're going to need to add some candles in here, but I need more string for that anyways, so we're going to need to make a spider farm pretty soon. But so far, I really like this. I think this turned out really, really well. And now, moment of truth to see where this nether portal brings us to. That's a bit concerning. It brings us to this nether portal. It better bring us back to... Oh, no! Oh, I hate this. Okay. So we're going to break that. I'm going to go back. I'm actually going to break the nether portal that's in my base as well. I've had so many issues with nether portals and spawning and all this stuff. Okay. We're here in our nether highway, and... we're back home. Okay. Let's try one more time. All right. Anything different if I stand on a different block? I don't know if this really affects anything, but I'm just trying to test anything that could break this. And we're back home. Okay, let's try over here. I don't know. Go crazy. And we are in our nether portal. And one more try back home. We made it back. Oh my goodness, that's it. That is a perfectly functioning nether portal. I say that for now, but I'm definitely gonna have some issues with it down the line. But it works. It gets us to our nether highway. I thought we were gonna have to do more work to get it to go actually where we wanted to go. Look at that. Alrighty folks, I'm so happy with how this turned out. We have our beautiful bridge with our candle lighting. It's all connected up, so if we ever lose our elytra, then we don't have to worry about finding our way back into the nether. We've integrated it with our nether portal, try to make it as beautiful as possible. I've added a bunch of little details like lanterns and such to try to make things pop a little bit more, but once again, of course, as I said, I want you to let me know down in the comments what you think I could do better and how I could make this build better. I tried my best to design it as best I could. I think I like all the arches and I do love the deep slate and how I've integrated a lot of different textures with the deep slate and kept the birch to kind of contrast with that. And I love the mood lighting. I love a lot of stuff about it, but of course, I want you guys to let me know what you think as well down in the comments below. So I'm gonna leave it here for now. I'm gonna stop yapping at you and let you yap at me. But like I said, that's it from me for now. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please make sure to leave a like. If you really, really like this video, please make sure to subscribe. As always, once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye. No, no, no.